Hey, it's Cobra here at MaddenGuides.com, and this week I want to show you guys a blitz out of the 46 normal that I've shown before. It's one that still works. I made one little adjustment on this, and so it's called Cover 2 Invert. It's a simple blitz that you don't have to move any players if you don't want to. I will show you one player you might want to take control of just to help with the blitz, to make it to help with as far as defending the short middle of the field. But as far as the setup, it's pretty simple. So let's go ahead and get on the field and get right to it. And with this particular blitz, because it is a cover 2 blitz, what you're going to see here as you look at it, you're going to find these two defenders as you look at your screen here on the outside. Now, normally in a cover 2, the two corners would go ahead and play the flat. But because this is an invert cover 2, this has them playing the deep halves of the field as if they were safeties. So that's the difference there that you would see in a cover 2, a normal cover 2, that basically, rather than playing the flat, they're now playing the two deep halves. These two defenders, as you look at your screen, which are going to be these two guys right here, as you look at it, you got a strong safety and you also got one of the linebackers. They're going to go ahead and play the flats. So as you can see on your screen there, got pretty good coverage with this particular defense, especially because you got 5 defenders as you look at it. And let's go ahead and take a look at those 5 defenders here. You got these 5 defenders that are playing zone coverage underneath. So that's pretty nice as far as what this setup goes. Well, as far as with this defense, before you make any adjustments before the snap goes, it's got good pass coverage. Now, with that said, if you want to bring some pressure and you can get some A-gap heat coming from one of the inside linebackers, and that's what I want to show here, is these two linebackers here on your screen that are going to be able to bring the pressure on the quarterback. So let's go ahead and show you those two linebackers as we do the setup here. So you got this linebacker here, and you also got this linebacker here. And the objective here with this particular defense is, let's go ahead and clear the screen here, is that those two defenders, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get them to get through here and actually get A-gap heat on the quarterback. And generally, at least one of them will shoot through. Now, of course, if the fullback or the halfback or somebody stays in the pass block as far as one of the running backs, there's a chance that they may be picked up. But with that said, it definitely brings the inside heat, and you really don't give up too much of your pass coverage. So that's the idea of the setup. So I want to go ahead and get into the setup now. And so the first thing you want to do is go ahead and press right on your D-pad. And then you can see as you look at it, it's going to bring up this screen here as you're looking at your thing right here. And what you're trying to do is, what we're going to do here is we're going to blitz this linebacker and this linebacker right there, which is the left and right outside linebacker. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and press. Well, actually, it's going to be the two inside linebackers regardless, but let's go ahead and show you what it does here. So go ahead and press right on the right stick, and then go ahead and do it again as far as with the D-pad. Go ahead and bring that up again, and then press left on the right stick. And then as you look at it, you're going to see that those two defenders, as you're looking at it, these two right here are both now blitzing, as you see on your screen right there. Those two guys are going to blitz. Now, what also we want to do is one other adjustment. So we're going to go ahead and press right again on the D-pad, and then we want to go ahead and press down on the left stick, and that's going to go ahead and pinch them. And I want you guys to notice something when I did that. You can see, let's go ahead and zoom in again on this. You can see that now these two defenders, again, these guys, if you look at their blitz angles earlier, it's kind of changed, especially this guy, I believe, has changed, and he's shooting through the A-gap. Actually, this guy's kind of shooting through the B-gap, but regardless, you're going to get some inside pressure with this setup. Now, I mentioned earlier, one of the defenders you might want to take control of is going to be this guy here. Now, keep in mind, he's supposed to be playing the mid zone, so your objective here with him is just to go ahead and play over in this middle here and look for anything coming across. That's what you want to defend. Because remember, you still got the flats covered, you still got the deep halves covered, so nothing else has changed. Outside of that, the main thing is we went from having 7 defenders that were covering to only having 5. So obviously there's going to be a little bit more holes in the defense, especially underneath the zone coverage. So that's the one downside of doing this. But anyway, that's the setup. What I want to go ahead and do is just go ahead and run to play, and then I'm just going to go ahead and drop back, and then you can see right there that we get the inside pressure coming from that linebacker right there. So that's the setup there. We're going to look at it from the instant replay just real quick and take a look at it. And we'll zoom in a little bit here. As you watch, you can see there's your pressure coming right there. You can see it coming right up that gap there. and we're able to get the pressure on the quarterback. So this is a nice little defense to go ahead and set up. If you're playing in a league that doesn't allow you to move players at all, then this is obviously one you could do, because you wouldn't even have to move the safety if you didn't want to. If it's a league or an online franchise league where it allows you to move one defender, again, this is a real nice setup because you just only got to move one defender. It doesn't take any time to set up. And that's one of the things I've been trying to do, is show you guys some simple setups without getting too complicated on the sticks as far as making pre-snap adjustments. So that's it for the defense. Again, this is the 46 normal, cover 2 invert, just looking to get some inside pressure from one of those linebackers. And again, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. This is Madden Guides channel on YouTube. Also, don't forget to check out the site on the MaddenGuides.com site, because we actually have a little bit more in-depth breakdown with this. We show a little bit more with images and stuff like that and have text, so you might want to check that out as well. So again, thanks for checking this out, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel.